Hi, this is Deb and I'm going to try and make a film of where we live to show you what it's like. This is our front gate and the front yard with the garage with Mum's car inside. Ron's trimming trees at the front, so it's a bit messy. It's still pretty cold, but the sun is out and it's stopped raining, so I thought I'd better come out and do it now. That's our car. And Dan's precious ute, which one day he will finish putting the manual transmission in and drive away in it. This is the front yard, the lounge room windows and the front door. So we'll go inside. The front door. This is the entryway, which I haven't quite finished painting yet. I've got to do another coat on the ceiling and paint the green doors white like the rest. So, bedroom off the entryway, ensuite bathroom. The master bedroom, I've finished painting this one. And off the entryway you can also go into the lounge room. This is where we sit in the evening and watch telly and movies or whatever. We don't really use the fireplace much anymore because it's very smoky and makes us cough a lot. So we go through into the kitchen and you can go back into the entryway that way. This is where we sit at the computer to email you or whatever. And the kitchen. This is our stash of bottled fruits and veggies for stuff that we've grown in the garden. We've got cherries and rhubarb and plums. This is the family room. We've got this huge table so that when everybody comes down we can all fit around there, which is really cool. That's the laundry out to the backyard. And off the family room are the bedrooms. This used to be Imogen's room, which was painted lime green, but we've repainted that a nice beige. That's the bathroom, toilet, and this is Felix's room. It's nice and tidy today because he's not here. It's Saturday, so he's home with his mum and dad. But he really likes this room, it's nice. You can see a bit of the backyard out his window. The cherry trees are blooming and the camellia is making a mess. That's the woodshed. And down the back is Dad's shed where we used to work together. So that's Felix's room. Back up into the family room. This is what we call the rumpus room, which is a bit of a nightmare. I do all my craft and sewing and stuff in here, so I make a hell of a mess. We've got the bookshelf, which is fenced off because Felix likes to unpack books. And we've got a few of his toys in here because he likes to play in here and he can look out the backyard. He loves to watch the trees and the wind. And hopefully you can see what I meant about Australian trees not being nearly as lovely as European trees. They're all like sticks and weird. That's the deck of Mum's house. We spent a lot of time there. It's nice because it can be out of the rain in winter, and in summertime it's really lovely. We have dinner out there. So I'll take you out the backyard too. The rumpus room has another door that goes out onto the deck. We go out onto the deck from this door, and that's Mum's little house and the back of the garage. And that goes round to Mum's place and the deck. This is Mum's house. It's lovely because you can see out onto the backyard. It's really pretty. Okay, I'll take you down to the backyard. Let's see, run through the garage there, through to the front. We put this ramp in for when Dad was in his wheelchair and his scooter, so that he could get down to the shed more easily. And this was originally a carport, but we don't really use it for that. It's just for sitting out if it's too hot on the deck. These are the steps that Dad drove his scooter down when he forgot that he was supposed to use the ramp. And that's the front yard. And the side with the loquat trees and the lemon tree. It's a 1 acre block, which is kind of nice because we've got lots of room for fruit trees and the veggie garden and everything. The people who had this house before had horses, so that's why half of the backyard is fenced off. So this is the backyard with Mum's house and the deck and the back of our house with the rumpus room, Emmy's room and Dan's room. Ron's fleeter or lilac is starting to flower, which he's very happy about. The woodshed, the cherry trees, which look really pretty. We usually get quite a good crop off those. And the plum tree, which is also laden. I'll take you down to the veggie garden. The ground is really, really wet, squishy. This was the chook house. We don't have chooks anymore because a fox ate them, and we decided not to get any more because it's really sad when they turn up dead with no heads. See what I mean about the trees there? Not a patch on European trees, but they do smell nice, the eucalyptusy smell. That's the water tank for the garden in the summertime when we have water restrictions. If we can't use the mains water, we've got plenty for the garden. So this is the veggie garden. We decided to cover it with wire and netting because there are so many birds and possums and rabbits that just want to eat everything we grow. So this works really well, as long as you don't lock yourself in there, which I've done before. So we haven't got much in there at the moment because it's very, very wet. We've got some broccoli and lots of calendula and rhubarb and strawberries, and that's about it until we can get down here when it's not so wet and do a bit more work. A couple of olive trees down the back there that are just babies, but hopefully we'll get some olives off those this year. And that's about it.